Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik again, and this is a game War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. This is my play by email match against Deaniks. And he's a Japanese player, and for me it is Empire. No, for me it is the Western powers, the Allies. And this is now the 10th December 41. Still unloading here at Guam. So there are still many Japanese submarines attacking my fleeing cruisers. Here is now Boise and I don't know what other one. Houston. Yeah. Intercepting this enemy, I think Miri task force. Unluckily, you can see. I don't know really why, but I mean, the Japanese task force is able to escape. So that is unlucky. One small cargo ship is sinking south of Ceylon. Okay. And here are my torpedo boats finding the enemy invasion fleet. But don't know why, but my torpedo boats don't want to attack. Don't know. I think it's really only the Japanese able to escape twice. And then now I must retreat. And here's a good AP. That is a good AP, but yeah, without escort. And now it's a dead AP, but empty. Pity. A little too slow. The submarine was faster here. So pity. But soon I can have everywhere escorts, but now first I'm still calling in all the ships to the main ports to reorganize them. And at the beginning, the first 3-4 days is normally speed is everything. So more unloading Guam. So 2 missed opportunities to do something in the night. That was unlucky for me. Here's my lucky ship from the night, now dead in the morning. But again, small cargo ships, who cares? I care more that the submarines losing all of their torpedoes and disappearing, that I can run my tankers. Maybe in the future. Navy search. So I hope that Boise and Houston are not attacked by air power. It was a little risky because the enemy carrier was nearby. So sweep over Clarkfield, but I'm not here. Sweep over Singapore, no, I'm not here. I'm over Manila. So I have a bunch of P-40s, E and Bs here, slot or trying to fight with the zeros. How good is at the end, I'm not so sure. Let's try to find out. Naja, I cannot really achieve a victory, but I can reduce the numbers. Now I have no more many aircraft left, but I can slaughter some Bettys. Good. And more Bettys are coming. But this time I don't really get a good hit on them. So this second attack was still successful to attack the port. Same happened yesterday if I tried to do it. So I had to really leave the port immediately. Good. But outgoing I can kill some more Nell bombers. And the maybes are going for my cargo ships. Late sweep. And here's now Houston, same situation like yesterday. Some bombers are already fleeing and others getting killed. Slaughter, slaughter, slaughter. That is always good. And Fleck is helping a little. Still I'm losing here this, more submarines. The rest of the sweep is also coming, but now my fighters are all completely burned out. So that was really the maximum I can handle, or my fighters can handle over Manila. So small cargo ships getting destroyed. Yeah, do this. Airstrikes on juncture. But I have, I think, no aircraft more here. More ground attacks, but this is jungle, so I'm moving in combat mode if the unit can move, and I stay in combat mode. Plus jungle, so casualties will be low. Yeah, more ships going down. There are a bunch of ships east of Kotoboru. And still more. Oh, there was a torpedo hit without explosion, but there's still enough other torpedoes exploding. Okay. And AOs and tankers going down. So all the good stuff is already dead now in Manila. Guam, still unloading. And here the first Japanese now at the Southeast Pacific. In Mersing, and I was able to escape Mersing before these heavy hitters are really attacking me. That is good. So no one here. The first attack on Hong Kong. Fort South. No. Reduced. Nothing really happens. Equal losses for both sides. And Guam is going down.
This is your favorite enemy, often
But no
at
surprise.
Radio Tokyo, with music
Good.
to lift your spirits and words to depress your morale. But first, Imperial General headquarters announced today that the ever-victorious forces of the Japanese Empire have captured Guam.
Goodie, see you soon. So, that was maybe a better day. Of course, not the best day, but still early in the war. And every small success is still a success. First, the air war was 3-to-1 kill ratio for me. So it means I come close to 1.5 kill ratio overall. Japan lost a bunch of aircraft, but this is over-reported here, so these are 58, but in reality, yeah, we only lost 47. So I would scale down here the battalions, maybe each 5 or something like this. For me, it was Warhawks. A bunch of Warhawks and Catalinas destroyed on the ground. Somewhere destroyed on the ground. I'm not more sure where, but maybe Manila. I don't know. No, can be Guam. I don't know. Maybe there was some aircraft damage on the ground. I don't know. Really. Anyway, so I have 16 destroyed airframes, and out of this I had 4 wounded pilot only. Okay, that is not so bad. Of course, what was bad was loss of airships. Last turn reported the heavy cruiser sunk. This cruisers hit a mine at Pearl Harbor. But it's hard to believe that it sunk, but I don't know. It's a report. In reality, I lost this floating dock. This is Manila, so it doesn't matter. The AOs was damaged from day one, and surface. So this is all. The only ship what is really nice, that would be a good ship. It was lost at Ceylon. Manila stuff was already lost. And the steward I scuttled, so it doesn't matter so much. And the rest is small fish. Good. Ground units destroyed so far from Nauru Island, Ocean Island, and also the Guam units destroyed. Nothing too special, I would say. I had maybe I have an ace already? No, I have a lot of fighter pilots with 3 kills, but no ace. Good, Pearl Harbor again. I lost all side of enemy task force. Also the other one, my submarines was not able to find them. So, and I lost them. I don't know where they are. Maybe there was really this cruiser was damaged and trying to escape north and sunk just now. I don't know. Looks like Pearl Harbor is fine for the time being. But I must start to hunt down these enemy submarines. I only don't see them because I don't hunt for submarines on these days. Goodie. So in China there was no real battle, no real change of situation, and it looks like more and more for me that this is not aggressive Chinese play style. So I will try my best to organize China and get an acceptable position. I also will try to keep this highway open to Wenzhou. That I simply have a forward airbase here at Wenzhou. You can see that I already got here some British aircraft out of Hong Kong, I think. I bring them here to Wenzhou to have Navy search, and I can maybe train them in the long run for Navy attack. Because this aircraft can carry some kind of bomb. I mean, at the end, if I create here some damage, then there will be a reaction. But once I create a reaction, it's a reaction against Wenzhou and nothing else. Hong Kong, send one more day. How long we will see. My troops are on the way to moving south, but I don't know if I'm fast enough. So I think tomorrow is the last day I can get stuff through this area. Yeah. I have a bunch of troops here, 250. Wait, I want to check something. Because I always forget. This is moving, combat, strategic move, combat. Now yeah, we will see how much I can save. I have here only some block forces. Normally they won't go out, but I don't want that this hex is completely empty and then flipping by enemy. So you must have at least one unit in the hex. Here's enemy task force is disengaging from Miri and out of range. I had my, I think my torpedo bombers on strike mission. Yeah, I had them on strike mission, but only range of 2. That I only want attack immersing, one nearby, not getting slaughtered by a cap trap because enemy carriers are nearby. Here's Houston, Boise, and the escorts are all fine. So I had this engagement, but not really achieve anything. I have only enemy light cruiser here or armor class, and you can rebuild this cruisers. I think best to simply upgrade their to anti-aircraft light cruisers, so they have a real purpose in the future. They still have the range for this. Burma is still fine. A lot of ships are running around, of course, without escorts. And this was the unlucky one that, the cargo ship survived, the AP went down. I have now also enough stuff here, because the game starts with not enough garrison for Colombo, so I rush here some troops down, but the port is still heavily damaged, so I must repair this first. And I will try to build up here this defense for these 2 bases. I must fight for Ceylon normally. But I also will build up Port Blair, small, not so heavily. And I will fight also for Rangoon, for I will not run away here. So I will play a little more realistic, that the strong points I try to hold and fight for. If I lose a battle, doesn't matter. At least I can try to fight. And yeah. So the enemy carrier is somewhere here, I think, in the bunch of, I don't know where, because I saw no airstrike today from this task force. So I'm not so sure where they are. But I can see enemy fighters here at Miri. Enemy air base is also here. Navy search, Navy bombers. So it's very hard to get anything to Mindanao. And Mindanao is really lacking supplies. The rest looks fine. That looks fine. There was a big air battle today. Unluckily, you can see now my airfield is trashed. Not only the airfield is trashed, also the air service is damaged. So plus the port is damaged, so I can never really build here any forts. So maybe it's time to give up Manila completely and move all aircraft to Clarkfield. But Clarkfield is also so damaged, and I don't have really enough engineers here. It's really not easy to play the Filipinos. Java is fine. Now activity here, moving stuff around. Also Southeast Pacific looks inactive so far. Here's the first detachment, but that is nothing really. Lexington is coming to Australia. So if I know 2 carrier formations are at Pearl Harbor and one is at Dutch East Indies, so no one is here at Solomon Sea. So I could maybe get my carrier nearby in Townsville and then have a reaction task force. We will see. Early on you must play it smart with the allies, or at least safe. And yeah, here we are back to Pearl Harbor, and I see here no one more. Maybe next time. Good, see you again, take care, bye bye.